Right now, we'd like to introduce Scrimshire and Adam John Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
Round of applause, please.
Adam won. Do you want to tell us what we just saw, please?
Well, we only met half an hour ago, and we just, and neither of us knew what the other one was going to do, so we just sat down and had a little chat. And I kind of, put some stuff together. So that I kind of thought, I know you do like guitar and electronics stuff, so I thought maybe I'd take, if you were doing some kind of like looping or playback, I would take MIDI information. But then you were like, no, I've just got a guitar, man. I'm just going to play the guitar. And I was like, okay. And so we just kind of put something together so I could have audio reactive visuals, but control the visuals and the audio at the same time, and then process the guitar in such a way that it controls the visuals, and we could kind of play off each other a little bit.
Adam too. Scrimshire, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do? Because it would be good to have that context at this point in the proceedings.
Okay, so I am a producer and multi-instrumentalist. I've been making albums on my own. I've made 3 albums on my own over the last few years. Bandcamp's been a really key part, actually, of that. I also run a record label called Wah 45s, which is based in London. We have around 13, 14 artists doing jazz, funk, soul, Afrobeat. Again, Bandcamp has been a really key part of that, because what we try to do is not really, you're always hoping that you'll have those big success moments, but what we really work on is building sustainable careers for artists and connecting them with their audiences, and that is, that's what music, I think, is about today, and I think that's what we all understand, and that's getting the technologies that we have and not only using that as a creative tool, but using that as a way to really understand the dynamic now between fan and between creator. So we do a lot of that, and I run the label with a man called Dom Savini, and we're just very, very passionate about connecting people with great music. And a few years ago, I released an album called Bite, my 3rd album. I moved a lot more to using the guitar and than using the keys and everything else that I used to play so much. And we worked a lot with Ableton and things like that. But there was a song on that called Convergent, and I remember putting it online, a demo version online, and again, the glory of the internet and connecting people. I remember Dubba hearing it and sort of like, you liked it.
I think like it's probably an understatement. I actually sent him an email and said, there used to be 4 songs in the world that could make me cry, and now there's 5. So this song is a really important. Not only did it come at a really important time in my life, and it's one of those things we connect songs with circumstances, but it's some combination of chords and melody and that just move you in a particular way. And this one struck all the right chords with me, and it's my favorite song. So thank you.
It's a hugely emotional song for me, actually. It's probably the most honest I've ever been. It's I don't know whether it's worth explaining it at all, but that's part of what's to come, actually, I suppose, an explanation of it. But yeah, it's a deeply raw piece of music. It can come across quite negative, I suppose, from a. It's about relationships. So much music is about relationships, isn't it? But this one's talking about that blinkered kind of destructiveness in a relationship. So I don't know. It's great that it's in a way it's wonderful that someone can connect with it. In another way, it's kind of a bit sad that we connect over something so dark at that point in time. But I think that's the beauty, isn't it? That music can connect you at those really, really dark moments and elevate you both together through that. And I think this is hopefully another stage in that whole process. So I would just like to say, actually, that I'm just hugely honoured to be here and come and witness this, and come to this beautiful city and be a part of an amazing event and meet someone 30 minutes ago and then make some music together on stage. This is a really, really unique experience, so thank you very much for having me.